Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Fully Mic'd. It's your boy, Mike Payne. And before we get started, I just want to tell you guys right now that we are on air. Okay, it's not really on air, but I like this light right here is pretty cool to have. Well, we've made it. It's 2026 and the, something feels different about this year. I couldn't tell you why. Oh, yeah, I can. It's the year that you realize it's time to pivot. It's time to pivot. Something inside of you already knows that it is time to level up. It's up to you to make that decision. You don't have a full plan put together, you know? You don't have all the answers, but this year is asking you to take action towards whatever you're trying to achieve and wherever you're trying to go. It's now. You hear and you see a lot of people say, I'm going to wait until the new year. That's fine. At least you can get kind of a head start in understanding, okay, I know that I have to go this way. You have to let people go. You have to take yourself out of environments. It is extremely important, as I've realized, when you look back at 2025 and see where you're at right now, there's no more time to waste. It's go time, but you feel it. Something's pulling you. And it's a good feeling. It's scary, kind of, because you understand I have friends, I have family, I have everything in my life that I know could potentially be there. But I love you. I wish you well. I have to go. This isn't about motivation. It's about self-awareness and gaining and building your self-awareness and understanding I have to make it. It might not be, I just hit my arm. It might not be today, but at least you know starting January 1st of 2026 that there's hope. There's self-belief. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that you're going to make whatever you're set out to go after. There's no doubt in my mind that you're going to achieve it, or at least get a plan together to start doing it. You don't have the plan right now, but you know that you have to go. I think you also recognize too that it's kind of like a shift in time. We're in this time frame where people are understanding that there's more to their life through community. It's not comparing yourself to somebody else. It's I know that if it's meant for me, it won't miss me, but I have to just start. I can't wait any longer. The longer that I wait, the more I'm pushing what's for me away. All the goal is asking for and from you is to just start. This is the pivot point. It's not chaotic. It's not loud. It's clear. It's clarity. When we talk about pivoting, it's not about becoming someone new overnight. It's about finally choosing to not ignore who you are and what you're supposed to be. What does that even mean? What does that even look like? It's understanding I want to be great. I want to give back to my family. I want to give back to the community. I want to set myself up to have a fantastic, future. Build a kingdom as a king or a queen that you are. There's no more time to waste. You have to build on that foundation. It's there. Now that we're in 2026, I got people that are counting on me. More importantly, I'm counting on me to be there and do this for me, to give to the world, to the people around me. Pivot. It's not about being stuck in one spot either. Just imagine pivoting is like having your foot in this circle with your beliefs and your faith and your habits, the old ones. And this part of you is starting to go the opposite way. You're outgrowing certain things, certain areas, certain environments, people in your life, and it's time to go. It's time to move. You got this. And here's the thing. You have no other choice. You got to do it now. This is not about restarting. It's about realigning yourself. We went through a hard year last year. You went through a hard year last year, but it's already gone. You've learned from it. You know and what to expect to be who you want for the future. You already know. You've been through trials and tribulations. It's time to turn the dial up a little bit. Let's turn the volume up. Let's turn the heat up. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your character. You owe it to your heart. You owe it to that younger version of you. You owe it to that little boy or little girl that has been looking up to you for X amount of time to be everything that you believe that you thought you could be. Pivot. Let's go. If there's something that I actually want you guys to recognize too is this isn't me as somebody that has it all figured out. Because, oh my gosh, I can tell you right now at 26 years old, I do not have it all figured out. I'm here to walk with you, not above you. I am not the person that sits on top of the mountain to talk down. I personally believe that with walking with you in this journey of choosing daily growth and elevating yourself to be something great for the future, I am the person that's holding the lantern. This is what I learned in the last 11 months. Follow me. Talk to me. Let's just build together. I'm walking this with you. We're all walking this life together. I'm still learning. You're still learning. You're still healing. I'm still healing. You're still building. I'm still building. Build that solid foundation, the kingdom. It's asking you to do it. And I thought about this too in 2025. It's about almost wanting to push all the dreams that I've had in my mind, push them out the way when I realized, or not even push them out the way, to push them to the right time. There is no right time. You're not guaranteed tomorrow. So just do now. Is everyone's circumstances different? Of course. No question. But that doesn't mean that you can't at least write something down, put together a plan. Even if it's a sentence, it's a thought. Put it down, write it down in your notes, write it down on a piece of paper. It's so important that in order to build the momentum that you write it down and you see it. It's concrete. It's tangible. You can grab it. You can say, this is what my future is depending on. It could be one singular sentence. It could be a bullet point. It could be 4 words. 4 words? 5 words? It could be 1 word. Pivot. Pivoting is not quitting. Pivoting is not looking at the past version of yourself and saying, I give up on you. I'm starting something new. How can I take what I've learned from the past and incorporate it, integrate it with who I want to be and where I'm going? There's something that you learned in times of hardship that past year that you know that you can take and apply to the new steps to the outcome. That's not guaranteeing that you're going to have that outcome. It could take 5 years to make some moves. But in 5 years, you can look back and say, I'm glad I just started. January 1st, 2026. Or any time during this year you decide to pivot, just know that it was written for you just to start. What else do you have to lose? You spend all that time thinking, what if? Yeah. What if you don't start? What if you don't tell those people, hey, it's time for me to go? When we think about pivoting and how important it is for you, it's keeping your core identity. It's not about erasing the version of you that was once. It's knowing that I'm just an elevated version of who I was in the past. Do you know how much power that carries, knowing that you've gone through so much and you can still look back at your past self and say, I'm still proud of that version of me. I didn't have it all figured out then. I'm still not going to have it all figured out now, but at least I'm attempting to make better for my future. And it starts now. Pivoting It's choosing intention over impulse. Why are you being so diligent with decision making? Because you know that your heart, your spirit, it's craving more. It wants more. You feel like you're boxed in. You have the choice to say, I'm going to pivot and go this way. Over the impulse. The impulse oh my gosh, the impulsive decisions can set you back so far. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Move with purpose. That's where the realignment comes back into play. When you become aligned or you're becoming realigned, you're choosing the progress over perfection. Because you know that in that progress, you're building with the pivot to the goal that you're seeing. It's there for a reason. The goal, that vision, that dream, it's not by accident, it's not by mistake, but it's asking you to just start. The pivot isn't ever loud either. It's a quiet decision that changes everything. And that's where you have to analyze within yourself and say, God, I'm asking for the signs. I want to be better. I want more out of my life. I want to live with more purpose. Help me. And I guarantee you, he will give you the sign to say, hey, I like this. I love this. You're choosing to put yourself essentially second and putting your heart first. You're putting the people first. If you've been feeling restless lately, if you've been outgrowing old patterns, and if there's something that's inside you that's whispering, there's more. That's not pressure. That's awareness. That is your awareness speaking up and saying, here we go. Pivoting matters so much. I was driving and I was just thinking, listening to some music, and I thought to myself, where do I draw the line? It's time to level up. It's time to leave those people behind. It's time to start looking at the world at a grander scale. It's not easy. If it was so easy, everybody would be doing it too, but there's a calling. You can see it happening. I've understood a couple things about what it means to go in another direction. And it's not to essentially piss people off, but you want to add another chapter. Our lives are built in seasons. It's built in like 2K runs. I don't know if you'd ever played the game 2K. When you start to win, when you start to score a whole bunch of points and the opponent can't do anything besides just take the beating, it's real. It's the same thing that goes in our lives too. The seasons for us is you're going to have a season where everything is going perfect to plan. And then you're going to have a season where you get tested with the beatdown and you have to say, I have to go in another direction. I have to quit. There are certain habits holding me back. Pivot. You can. You have the ability. I sit here in my apartment. I'm alone 99% of the time. I spend so much time in my head. I overthink because I care. At heart, I believe that I'm a perfectionist, and that's bad. That's not bad. It just means that you care. You anticipate the failure. Being the perfectionist archetype, because you believe that there's so many people that are counting on you to be something, you don't want to let them down. So you have to think in your head all the time that it's got to be perfect. Mike, you're missing the point, man. Those people that are around you that understand and can see proof in the pudding, They see the pivot. They respect the pivot. They know that you're going to chase your goals, and those select few people will be right there to support you. Do not forget those people. Whether it's one person or 100,000 people, the love is still there. And even if it isn't, still show up for yourself, for your family. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. There is no more time to waste. It's time to level up. This is why we pivot. This is why you pivot. The people around you, they also will take note of that. And they'll start to follow suit. They'll start to feel it. They'll say, so-and-so, they stopped talking to me, but I see what they're doing. They actually respect it and admire it. The fact that you're willing to go and try something new, move to a new place, go into a whole different new career, a whole new industry. It doesn't matter. They respect it. They see that you want more. And it's not by accident. It's by generating that awareness. And you got it. So, I will say this. 2026 is your year. You just have to be willing to put in the work, whether it's going to knock you down right off the rip. Here, how about this? When you start chasing those goals too, expect it to start getting extremely lonely. That's the cost of it. That comes with isolation. That comes with removing yourself from environments. It's inevitable. But as long as you wake up every day and you decide to choose daily growth and just become 1% better every day, 5 years goes by and you go, wow, I'm glad I just started. I'm glad that I pivoted. So I will leave you guys on that one. I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this journey. I'm glad that I didn't wait until the end. I'm glad that I didn't wait to start today, because I had this in my mind about wanting to start fully mic'd in 2026. And I'm so glad that I didn't do that. I'm so glad I just started. Momentum, consistency, discipline, consistency, discipline. It ends up turning into momentum, and then momentum turns into more action taking and ideas and being able to network and put something together to give to the world, to give to somebody like you, because you deserve it. I'm here to walk with you, not be above you. That's what pivoting is. You can pivot with people as well. Ladies and gentlemen, chapter 2 of Fully Mic'd is initiated. Let's rock and let's roll. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in like always. Episode 4, The Pivot. It starts now. I can't wait to see what 2026 has in store for you. But you got to just start. So, I will see you guys back in the next video. And make sure that you like, you comment, you subscribe, you follow for more motivational content, more mindset content about what it means to choose daily growth. I'm your guy. Because I want to see you elevate. I want to see you win. I want to see the people in your family elevate and win. Why not? Why not? So, like always, I will see you guys back in the next video. And make sure that you always stay fully mic'd. Peace.